Hello everyone, and welcome to 4 Kilobyte Shorts Let's Learn with Kerbal Space Program 0.19, which was just released apparently this Saturday. If you can't hear it in my voice, I am not at 100%. I have been avoiding doing recordings for several days because I don't want to do it while I'm sick, but then they had to release KSP 0.19 while I'm ill. And I have to do a Let's Learn, I have to look at it, there's so much new stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. So here I am feeling like this, and doing this. So I do apologize if I sound a little bad, or if I cough, or if I, snuffle or whatever in your ear. I'll try to keep that to a minimum, and I will keep my mute button at the ready. Alright, so we can't resume a saved. I don't know if 0.18 stuff will work, even if it does, the mods won't, so that's going to be something later, whether or not we're going to be able to continue Kerbal Space Adventures in 0.18, or if we're going to move over to 0.19. We'll have to figure that out. And of course, if you guys have an opinion, throw it out there. I'll take it. I don't know. But we're going to do Start New. And the player name, of course, is going to be Let's Learn, because that's what we're doing today. And it's going to be Sandbox, always. Now, there are several things that are new. Mostly, well, they're not a lot of things. There's atmospheric effects, there's wheels, there's a new launchpad, and there's some new parts, I think is what they said. So what I figured out we'd do first is we'll go ahead and go here to the spaceport area. So we have a new module, a new brain. So it's the Probodobodin Octo 2. The flight variant of the Octo 2 was most certainly not conceived when one of our engineers sat on a standard Octo. If you guys remember a while back in one of my videos, I said I had acquired a much smaller mechanical brain. This was the mechanical brain size that I had acquired. There are actually several sizes that were flat like this and that were fit in line with a rocket ship, and I thought that was totally awesome. But the way they were packaged made it impossible to install them without figuring out how. For that reason, I never did. But this is actually what I was looking for. So this is actually more of an inline brain. So what you can do is you can do something silly like, not like that. Not like that. Is that even the right? Wait. Whoa, that thing is really tiny, isn't it? Okay, so not as inline as I had thought. Even more tiny than, yeah. So, it's not the 1 meter. It's like a quarter, half meter. All right, and then I don't believe there are any new engines. No SAS. The not Rockomax micronode. Dinkelstein Kerman's Construction Emporium vehemently denies any and all accusations of industrial espionage arising from similarities between this product and a product which will not be named from Rockomax brand. So it looks like it's a 4-way connector. That's entertaining. I like that. We'll keep that. I don't know why, but we'll keep that. M-Beam, I-Beam Pocket Edition. Handcrafted by Dinkelstein himself, the M-Beam 200 works great for making rockets and skyscrapers alike. This one's half as long as the normal version for building smaller skyscrapers and/or rockets. So these are... Wow, really? So they're just steel beams, apparently. So we have some new construction parts, I guess. What you would use them for exactly is beyond me, but it looks like... So we can make, like, really complex devices now. Wow. Okay, cool. We'll keep going. What we got here? M1 x 1 structure panel. A sturdy metal plate, perfect for constructing all sorts of things. Okay, so there's apparently a sturdy metal plate. So if we were to, like, take one of these and, like, do this, and then take this and, like, stick it. Yeah, check it out. We have a battering ram. We make a battering ram. This is 2x2, so it's slightly larger. Alright, and then we have all these, not great. Oh, BZ-52 radial attachment point. Originally a defective clampetron docking port, engineers soon discovered it had great potential as a structural element. Element? Is that element? Element, yeah. So it just sticks on and just stays there, I guess? Oh, so it's sort of like what you could use, it's what sticks in the ends of these. Okay, cool. Was that it for this? Yes, I think that's it for this. Anything flight-wise? Doesn't look like it. Once again, I do apologize if I sound ill. It's what you get for not being able to breathe through your nose. So the Z400 rechargeable battery is 400 out of 400 versus 1 out of 1. The Z400 battery pack is a versatile, compact electrical charge storage solution designed for heavier loads than quadruple A batteries can handle. Holds one E-size battery with a maximum of 400 units of charge. So it holds a car battery. It's a car battery. And apparently it doesn't want to stick to anything. Well, that's no good. Wait. That can't be right. Let's find a body. There you go. Do you fit on the body? Okay. Yeah, so basically it holds a car battery. I'm okay with that. What else? Utility. So let's see. Oh, wheels. Yeah, so we have wheels now. Apparently this is a Rover Max Model 1. After years of outcry against the lack of proper powered wheels, a small startup company named Kerbal Motion was founded and delivered just what the public wanted: the Rover Max Model 1 powered rover wheel. Now this consumes 1 unit of power, I guess that's per second. Maximum speed is 60 meters per second. Not bad. And then we have Rover Max Model 2, seeing an untapped market for a smaller design of rover wheels. Kerbal Motions quickly pounced upon this opportunity with the Model 2 designed for robotic vehicles or smaller crewed vehicles. So we have half power, so half a unit of power. Maximum speed is 20 meters a second. So those are like the mechanical wheels we have today. And then we have Rover Max Model 3. The Rover Max Model 3 was developed in total secrecy by Kerbal Motion's R&D team over the course of a year and a half. When it was finally revealed, the company's chairman, he stared in shock, screamed, "Why?" and subsequently dropped dead on the spot. How sad. Resource consumption rate is 2. Maximum speed is 30 meters a second. Holy God! You know, I had an odd feeling it was going to be like that, but at the... Holy God! You could build a mammoth. We're going to build a mammoth. I wasn't going to use one of these big... We're going to do this. I was going to build a rover. But are you kidding me? We're going to build a mammoth. That's what we're going to build. We're going to... Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Okay, so to do this right, we got to do this right. Alright, and science hasn't changed. Science never changes. Alright. This is too much fun. Oh, I can't. I want to right now, but I can't think well enough to build it. So this is something we're going to have to do in the future. But I will say the description is perfect. Well, wait, what is a 1 meter? Well, it's not too huge. Because I keep thinking that's 1 meter, and it's not. So, but it's still, yeah, it's too big for me to think about, but one day we will do that. But I do think we need to make a rover, because there are, well, yeah, well, okay, we'll build a rover. So you have to do that really quick and dirty, the way we like it, right? That's right. All right. So let's see. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100% right now, so thinking. Not working for me. It's too big. Too big. We're going for wheels, right? We'll go for the mechanical, these little mechanical wheels, I think. Yeah. But then we got to do something. And wow, I'm really out of it. This is really bad. I'm really out of it. No, just 2. Just 2, and can you... There we go. And we'll just do it like that. Okay, so this is going to be a very simplistic rover. Building a rover like this is probably not the best idea. Okay, we're going to do this different. It's not working. So no rover right now. We'll think of something else. We are going to say new, though, and we're... Wait, does this have a new... Oh, look, QBE. So it's got new graphics. Cool. And I guess we'll go with this for now. I'm used to building rockets for this. We'll just build it. We're going to build a rocket rather than a rover. We're going to rock and rover. Hello. Providine Rovemate, a general-purpose housing intended to be the base for all manner of spacecraft, in particular surface rovers. Somebody left a battery inside it during manufacturing, so it has some electrical storage capacity as well. Well, why isn't that over here in the modules? Because you probably can't control with it. Wow. Really? Well, shiz, if we could do that, let's do this. That should really be over here rather than in structure. I don't know why, it just feels that way. So let's drop this bad boy up in here. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. And go bam. Kabam! Look at that. If only I had eyeballs. We'll put some eyeballs on it. Yeah, we're gonna put some eyeballs on it. Because we're awesome. Yeah, see, I can't do it like this. We're building a rover. I was gonna... Yeah, we'll do it the other way. I don't know why I was thinking that. We'll do it like this. So, we would need... see, that's why I was thinking that. Because nothing ever wants to work properly when you do it over here. They really should just make one. And then make it to where you can... switch. You know, you have a little button down here that says switch from upwards to sideways. You know, per part or something? I don't know. Okay, so we need a body. Body. Which way are we facing? Am I even facing the... Oh, it doesn't matter. The body works... We'll get this. We'll get this. A gigantic wheel. No, can't use that. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll put those like right here at the end. Alright, there's one, and then we'll put... No, not the giant wheel. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, and then we'll put these like right here. Oh, wait, I forgot to do that. There, okay, so... I don't know what that reminds me of, but I don't know. Anyway, so we need some lights, of course. I always said we are going to put lights on here. We're going to put lights on here. Oh, it goes from center, doesn't it? Oh, well, we'll figure that part out, too. We always do. Yeah. This thing needs some love, I think. The way it's working right now is not 100%. There we go, bug eyes. Alright. Then we need a car battery or two. Bam! Hey, look at that. What did I know, bots? Okay, sorry. I've been watching a lot of Archer. So that's battery. Battery's fine, but now we need those other things. The magic makers. Put some solar panels on here, maybe? Nah, that won't do us any good. Put like one on top. We'll use these in. So there we go. There's our little rover. I guess that'll work, right? I like the eye. I mean, that bug eyes looking things, but at the same time, I'm not 100%. Yeah, I guess a little better. Not great by any means, but... Ugh. Nope. What the hell? What the hell, wheels? Work with me here. Come on. There we go. Now he's cross-eyed staring at the ground. Hey, what's over there? Okay, so I think we're good to go. Wait, these use half a power, right? And these produce a power, so they... Okay, yeah, these will produce... They produce one, right? They produce 45 a minute. Whatever, it's less than a second. Whatever. We'll worry about that later. Okay, right? We're good? We're good? I think we're good. I think that's it for rover wise. So I'm gonna cut here really quick just in case there's a crash. I'm hoping there won't be. I'll see you guys out there on the run. Oh wait, we have to name this little guy. Actually, we'll name him the Let's Learn Rover. There you go. Because that's what we do. Okay, so I'll see you guys out there on the runway. And we'll test out this little guy and see how he goes. So I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are out on the runway. And go nearby objects, focus. I guess they changed the button because that's my recording button. Alright, now does this use the IKJ? It doesn't. It uses... Whoa! I'm backwards. I'm backwards. It says I moved everything around. My S key is... Oh, great. I'm completely reversed. So, to actually be useful, I'd have to go like this. This is me driving forward on my keyboard. Whoa! Hey, he's pretty hefty. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I damaged one of the wheels. Really? Can I... Broken. Lock, steering, disable motor. Oh, so we damaged one of the wheels. So there's something to learn from. Although the rover is still capable of motion. Not very good motion, but Still capable of motion. So there's some learning for you. You can actually damage your wheels. So this isn't going to be like the DEMVs where you could just throw yourself off a cliff and everything would work out fine. You actually have to be cautious and not throw yourself off a cliff. So that's something new. That's woohoo! Just keep them up a little bit. Okay, so this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it would to get over there now that we're kind of moseying a little bit slow. So I think I'll go ahead and restart the flight. I may go back inside and flip that top around, or flip the whole thing around so I'm actually driving in the correct direction versus reversed, which is what we are. But we'll have to take a look at this stuff over here and this new stuff. If you notice, there's no tower. That's what I was going to show you. So I will restart this, and I will see you guys when we're back out here with a non-broken wheel. So I'll see you there. Okay, everybody, here we are back out on the runway. If you notice, I made a few changes. I really wanted to use those big wheels. It took me a little bit of time because it was really hard to concentrate, but the drug started kicking in. Check out Jebediah down there. He's just like, oh yeah. That's another thing that they added. They added new animations. They added a new animation system for the Kerbins. My brakes aren't working for whatever reason. Anyway, they added new animations for the Kerbins, and so their faces are more animated. Apparently, their bodies are now more animated. It works on IVA as well as EVA. Strangely enough, well, not so much IVA. Well, the IVA camera and the EVA is. Oh, my bad. Let's try free. Okay, there. Yeah, so it works for the IVA camera and then the EVA. They'll have more animations. The only thing I don't like about it is I notice that their heads tend to swivel about the center rather than about the neck. So sometimes it looks like their heads aren't really attached. But I do like how their hands move about now. That's a little bit cooler. So anyway, giant rover. Let's check out our resources. So we have 3,300 electrical charge. Totally awesome. Let's get this gigantic thing moving. Now I wanted to show you guys the other launch pad because they changed it. So let's go that way. Let's go that way. Let's be careful not to break our wheels too. Ooh, wow. Okay, cool. So let's just mosey over that way. Yeah, you can hear it in my voice again. I'm having a hard time breathing. Okay, so we don't go that fast, unfortunately. 12 meters a second. But we aren't using any power. Totally awesome. I guess we're getting IVA here. Look at Jeb. He's just, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Is Jeb driving? Jeb is driving. Oh, God. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to get these rovers to other planets as much as I'd like to, considering how big these things are. I don't have mechanical Jeb in this version, of course, so I don't know how heavy it is, but I'm thinking a couple 100 tons, at least. But I do like the way that I designed this gigantic. This is actually basically the DEMV Mark 1, or the Mark 2, with the living pod and the front cockpit is basically what I just built. Okay, so there's our spaceport, space hangar. Here's our space plane hangar, excuse me, and here's our space rocket hangar, and then we're moseying over here. Lights, let there be lights. Lights! Yeah, that's actually pretty awesome. I did really good. Yeah, I did really good. A little bright right there, but we're going to demonstrate that there in a minute too. But hey, that's not bad. All right, so here's our new launch pad. As I said, no tower, all gone. All we have here is this is more like the classic launch pad with. God, I can't breathe. Whoa! Oof. Oh, ah. Okay, apparently this is now solid. Good to know. Bill, get the hell out. There you go. All right, come on, Bill. Ah. Poor guy. Woohoo! Oof. Yeah, so this is solid now. Good to know. Totally my bad. Yeah, so these guys now do happiness outside, I guess. I mean, their facial animations go for outside as well as in. I'm not sure. I mean, I really can't. Well, yeah. Okay. See. So yeah, they can be happy. They can be happy outside. They're like, yeah, I'm happy outside. Okay, cool. This is more like the classic launch pad, I guess you could say, in the fact that it has. I'll just zoom out. It has a platform here where the rocket like exhaust goes in and then it gets shunted. Animated wise, that actually doesn't happen. Too bad. But looks pretty cool. Plus, you don't have to worry about intersects. You know how they had that big yellow thing sticking out there, and you build a big ass rocket and then throw everything sideways because it intersected with the tower? You don't have to worry about that now. You can make really wide rockets. I mean, so wide, in fact, as long as you don't intersect with the tower, you should be fine. That's pretty awesome. Um, Now, I'm going to restart this flight really quick because we crashed it, and I wanted to show you guys something about the new lighting physics, about the night side. So let me go ahead and pause here really quick. We'll restart, and then I'll show you that. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys was this. I really wish my brakes would actually work. I don't know why they don't work, but they don't. But what I wanted to show you was this. Okay, so there goes the nighttime. Zoop. And check it. No underlighting. Yeah, there's no underlighting. There's none of that lighting that you get when when the sun and stuff is behind a planet. I mean, there is some light, but the light you're seeing is actually from um, these, because these lights are always on. So yeah, that's the light you're seeing there. And if we turn on our actual lights, there you go. No more underlighting. You no longer have to worry about lights. So when you're on the dark side of the planet or something, you don't have to worry about your ship like glowing in the dark still. Totally awesome. Makes it look so much better. And that's actually going to make flying on the dark side a little bit more difficult. But we're okay with that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you there. And then there's a couple more things, including the lighting physics from space. A little bit different. And I think we'll go into that really quick, just to show it off. So let me go ahead and just put together a really quick rocket. We're going to go out on the launch pad. We're going to launch it up in the air, and then I'll show you the two physics, because it's really, really quick. Just bam, bam, done. And then I think that will be the end for now. So yeah, I'll see you guys out on the launch pad. Alright everybody, here we are out on the launch pad. I don't have MechJeb, as you can see. I built a rocket that should work. And then we're going to go ahead and try to test it and do the best we can to get it up into the atmosphere, flying by the seat of my pants. Woohoo! So, we're going to go for launch. I think we're going to go for one orbit, and then we're going to come back down, and that should demonstrate most everything that's going to happen on basically every planet, visually speaking. So let's go ahead and do this. So there's our launch from the new launch pad. Totally awesome. Very smooth. Now I'm pretty sure all my stages and everything are set up. Hopefully. Now one of the graphics things that they were talking about is, I don't know how to pronounce it, I don't know what it is, but basically it's the cone that appears at the front of planes and whatnot that are going above Mach speed. And I think that's about 500, I don't know, 500 meters a second, something like that. Anyway, you should see it, and it will only last a few seconds, but you'll see it, and it should happen on like everything from planes to spaceships to whatever. So hopefully we'll see it here in a minute. On my system it might be slightly different, I don't know. That might be that little blip you're seeing there. It could possibly be it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so let's start to roll over. Just gonna keep going and hope for the best. Because without MechJeb, I can't do this as well as I could with. Only because I can't just see everything visually here as to where I'm going and what I'm doing. I actually have to just guess-ish. This is actually really smooth, though. So it looks like I missed, or at least on my graphics system, the jet cone is not rendered as well as it could be. I think that's a problem with my system, not with the game. We'll deal with that when we have to. Or if we have to. I don't think we'll have to. Yeah, after a while it's just going to keep going up. So that looks like it. So yeah, we're in orbit. We did an okay orbital burn. But here we are on the dark side, and unfortunately I didn't bring any lights with me. My bad. But what we can do is we can lock ourselves in, like so. And then we can have Jebediah, quick save. We can have Jebediah at EVA. And he can turn on his lights. Ta-da! And then from here we'll have him let go. And RCS up. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, look at that. So that's what it looks like here on the dark side of a planet when you no longer have the sun, you know, head faking its way through the system. So you actually can see, you know, you can go around and be like, oh, I can't see my ship, I have to get out. Or I have to have lights. You can't just rely on that fake sunlight to let you have. I mean, look at that. I mean, even on my screen, I'm pretty sure YouTube's going to darken this. Even on my screen, I can't see the engine cone. Now I can. Yeah, so you have to be, you have to have lights. I mean, I gotta be careful. If I float too far away from this thing without my lights on, I won't be able to see it. So there it is. So that's going to make landing and docking on the dark side of a planet much more difficult than it was before, which is totally awesome. Totally awesome. Alright, I gotta get Jeb back inside. Come on, Jeb. So as a quick inspection, make sure everything's working proper. Alright, and then forward. Ish. Okay, there you go. A docking maneuver with Jebediah Kerman. Grab and board. There you go. Alright. So yeah, and the camera takes a little bit longer to load in now because it actually has to load their animations. That's kind of cool because it sort of like says, hey, we're reestablishing connection. Before it would do that too, but it only lasted for like a blip of a second because there's really nothing to load. Alright, so we're on the dark side of Kerbin. We want to deorbit burn, which is this way. We'll do this on the dark side because I want to see if this thing looks good on the dark side. So we're just going to deorbit burn. I was going to do one full orbit, but since we came up on the dark side, that's really all I wanted to show off. So there you go. All you can see is an engine. It's going to be important for recording in the future. It's like, hey, look at my engine burn. Alright. I brought way too much fuel with me, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, so now, pardon me. Now to demonstrate the other atmospheric effect that we were looking for. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll do a little go away burn. Alright, and then we'll also get rid of this. Oh, we can kind of see it like that if we cheat. There you go. Cheat a little bit like that. There you go. Alright. So now we want to speed up. Okay, that was weird. Using... Oh, okay. Yeah, don't show again. Thank you. Do not show again. New game, it always does that. Okay, there you go. That's just really weird how it's doing that. Oh well. It's like recalculating their position. I guess that's how that's working. Alright, so we're going to come down, and hopefully this is as pretty as it's supposed to be, because if I have the same issue here as I did with the mist, I'm going to be upset, because this is supposed to be awesome. And I'm hoping it will be. Very quiet up here. I killed the music, it's very quiet. Alright, so we're catching air. There it goes. There it is. So that's the new burn-in effect that we have. Ooh, yeah. No, it's IVA. Can you see it? So, so there you go. So that's the new physics. Well, it's not physics. It's just visual. It actually doesn't cause a burn, and it looks like we're out. So there was that. So yeah, that's the new burn-in effect that you get when you come into a planet's atmosphere, and it's just visual. It actually doesn't cause any damage to a ship without any protection. But I did want to show that off really quick. So those are really the new things in Kerbal Space Program. And as I said, we're going to have to decide, because Season 2 of Kerbal Space Adventures is actually going to come to a close pretty soon. I'm trying to keep it around 10 to 13-ish episodes. I don't know, that just seems about right to me. Or per planet, depending. You know, it really depends. But anyway, point being is Season 2 is almost done. And so we have to decide whether or not Season 3 is going to continue in 0.18, or if it's going to be renewed in 0.19 with slightly limited items, such as, you know, we won't have Mech Jeb yet, we won't have, well, really we won't have a lot of the things. We really won't have any mods. But we will have the addition of the new parts in Kerbal Space Program itself. So we'll have to see. So please throw up a comment. Say whether or not you think we should continue on in 0.18 or if we should move on to 0.19. Things like that. And I'll take a look and tally up all the votes, and we'll see how it is and see how it goes. And we'll just continue where we left off. If we go to 0.19, we'll continue from the moon, but we will also go other ways. But that's a phone call, and this is the end of our Let's Learn. So once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4 Kilobyte Short, on this Let's Learn of Kerbal Space Program 0.19, and I will see you next video.